Tails between our legs.
Yep, tails between your legs. Welcome
Yo,
to session 4. Holy fuck, yeah, that's one of those.
Are we back to full hit points?
Yeah.
You are able to get a long rest on the way.
Yay! Did we level up?
Bunny's gonna be playing his loot.
Did we level down because we sucked?
You leveled down because you died.
Fuck! Try.
You got
no,
somebody
you said
killed,
I did
so
die.
you leveled
Level
down.
down, bitch.
And I'm back to level 1.
Oh wait, no, you
You
weren't
know
supposed to be
what?
level 2.
I
You're level
didn't
0
notice
now.
the
You died.
Actually, you just become
I'm
a
like
commoner.
I'm like a bird. I have 1 hit point.
Alright, is this
One day I'm gonna
achievement?
take away someone's all their abilities and just restrict them to using the commoner stat block sheet until they can get their abilities back and see what they do. But that's not what I'm doing today. So, the majority of you are currently walking. I say majority because Bo the fish, you all have realized that you don't have the finances to save Bo's life, and you gave him a proper burial.
No, we had a fish dinner.
Do we
Yeah,
have
no
skills
proper-
to make sushi?
No, we gotta put him in the water.
Alright, you guys may eat home as sushi.
Aw, that's
Sushi
fine.
skill.
Your new character's
15.
going to be 2. What are you talking about?
If you choose to eat Bo, you get 2 temporary hit points and also my mental concern for your health.
As I get you the bow sushi, I'm just gonna throw it in the nearest body of water I
Same.
see.
I gave it to the genie.
I'm just like, yeah, that's where he
Genie
goes,
eats
right?
it.
Fish swim. Sushi
It's like here's a
swims.
snack.
Balakad's drunk and he just sees sushi, so he takes it, he eats it.
I'm eating it.
It's surprisingly
realize-
delicious.
You realize that was our friend, right?
This is what I do in my
I don't know, I'm
culture
drunk.
to respect the dead.
It tastes good.
We eat.
But-
No, I'm kidding.
But fish swim, so sushi swims.
I like
too.
fish.
I do too, but I prefer the fish not to be my friend.
Oh.
Fish are friends, not food.
I thought you were
I
going
hardly
somewhere else
knew
with
the guy.
that, so I'm glad you went down the whole friends.
Aren't you the same rabbit that tried to eat a goblin?
I ate out a goblin. It's a little different.
You know why? If you'd like to eat out Fishman, his body is still here.
Just gonna add
What
this
is
to
No.
my
I don't know
notes.
the difference, but I'm sure it's an interesting process.
Alright.
Fish tastes good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't eat. I don't eat
Very
fish.
pleasurable.
So,
Only genie.
you two eat some fish. All the rest of you respect the body and put it in a proper grave.
I throw it in the
We
water.
respected it by eating it.
And
Christians do this all the time, every Sunday with communion.
and he is a bread Christian.
The-
Christian.
Just saying.
Yeah, have the blood of the bread.
Jesus gave me 2 hit points.
Have a piece
No,
of
Blue
crust.
Tony gave you 2 hit points.
No holy crust.
And the party, you guys would know that your current objective is you're still heading north towards
Banshee.
the Banshee.
Yep.
Are there any side quests we can do?
We're on one.
You are currently heading to Coneyberry,
No.
which is up here.
Coneyville Island.
Yeah, I'm just
Coneyberry.
gonna put this right.
No, do you want to encounter another goblin for no reason?
Yeah, if you'd like to do any more encounters, remember the mountain with the
No.
dragon is right here.
Do
As
not
you're-
fire a gun. And do
How
not
many
talk to any goblins.
How many shots do you have left? I think 8.
Like 5?
hopefully 0.
No, I've got 12.
Alright.
Oh god, 12 chances to awaken the beast.
Look, I have the guns in my pack. It's not even on, like, it's...
Bunny's like, I learned my lesson.
And I'm going to now cut backwards in time by an entire day. Yes. That's right. Play your Doctor Who noise. Whatever the
One
fuck
day.
that was.
That's Wayne's World. Fuck you.
Wayne's World. Wayne's World.
1 day ago.
Sitting in the broken tower with mouseskins would be Walter Skrunkle.
Snipe.
And Walter Skrunkle, you are a Leonin Ranger. And you've been a friend with Mouseskins for quite some time. Sort of helping out the whole Shadows of Findelvin, minorly cleaning stuff up while also not really doing much to stop the problem because you really can't. They're like level 2 and they're all like just 100 red ruffians that can just do whatever they did last session. So
We don't talk about that.
Mouseskins would look to you, and she would explain to you that about a recent party of 7 people that came through, that are a little bit mischievous, a little bit odd. She's not certain if she trusts them or not, but they have done some half-decent things. And, like, they brought some gnomes that can help stop the White Dragon. They did beat up some Red Ruffians before basically getting almost completely murdered. Luckily, they were able to be saved. Mouseskins would give you sort of like a task to sort of stalk behind them and follow them behind. And if they look like they're in dire need of help, maybe join them. But otherwise, 7 people's plenty, so don't get too far up and help them. What the fuck?
And I'm a sharpshooter.
I'm a sniper.
Sniper.
So, you would follow them along the along Tribear Trail as they are going to the Banshee, and you would see the entire event play out. Like, you would see them first, they fight some, you know, wild boars, they get past it, but then eventually you see them make the interesting decision where the Bugbear wanted to encounter some goblins, and you witness an entire fiasco where they encountered goblins, but that were not of the tribe that they thought they were going to be a tribe of, followed with causing loud noises, making a dragon come down. You basically are watching from a tree, seeing everyone get fucking massacred.
You're just in a movie.
Yeah, you're just sitting up there, you have some, like, pop snails.
Good show.
I want pop snail.
I know, it sounds
Can I
good.
buy some?
Maybe.
We actually ran by the tree that you were sitting
Yeah,
in.
like, they're running
You're
by-
just looking down like this fucking.
You see, like, this dragon run down, it's like, oh, wow, 3D. That's like the ice breath almost can see you. So, and seeing that their fish companion is out, and that they're all very injured, kind of incompetent, but it's a work in progress, clearly, you would sort of find a decent time where they're all sort of walking, being as alert as they usually are, as in, Bugbear, make a perception check.
Oh my god, why him?
Because he's the party leader and he likes to look.
He's always the one.
11.
Alright, you were able to completely sneak up on the party.
Cool. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna walk silently behind them.
Alright, it would take them all a few minutes.
You don't see very good.
You would just be sort of walking behind them, almost as if you're in the same grocery store, happening to go to the same aisle. And eventually they would all notice there's this tall lion man just walking behind them, very casually.
I think we're being followed.
You think that's a bandit?
I heard
I'm just
something
gonna
like
start
this happened
playing,
with someone,
I always feel
a party coming in and
like
playing poker with
somebody's
skeletons.
watching me.
feel like somebody's watching me.
Everybody starts singing. That's a famous song.
I love that song
Yeah,
so
I do too.
much.
This is
Right
right
afterwards
afterwards, though, so we're still, like, gravely injured.
Yeah, you're still wrapped up, you're still healing a bit, like all the major injuries have been...
I'm going to look at our party lead and be like, you missed someone, as I point to the lion that's following us.
Ah!
I've been here the whole time.
It's not fake surprise, I can't tell.
Wait, is he allowed to do the whole persuasion thing against us so we think he was with us the whole time?
No, not really.
We'll allow it so we can go, oh.
I watched
Okay.
you guys eat your friend.
Hey, who are you?
I did not eat
I
anything.
threw him away. into
Lion
the
Man, who
water.
are you?
I am a friend of Mouseskins, and she had tasked me with following you guys and
Sounds
helping
like
out in the event of whatever the hell you guys just went through.
I didn't do it.
Bugbear's fault.
Word of advice, I wouldn't recommend not trying to hug a dragon. It doesn't work out very well.
You got
as
arms
can
like
imagine.
these, you got a hug.
There's a reason why a dragon's still on my list.
Valakad's gonna take a drink and go, oh hey guys, there's a lion following us. He, in his drunken stupor, he just realizes there's a lion following
We
us.
know, but we're talking.
Minor illusion, I mean silent image can make there 2 lions. Oh look, there's another. Did you miss that one too? Oh, it's gone.
Remember, I must still be dead. So Mouskin sent you?
Yeah, she had a feeling that you guys would
Music?
Fuck
do
up.
something pretty dumb
No,
Yeah,
and
fuck up.
would
Yep.
need some extra help. That fish guy didn't look too smart anyway, so
No, he was a crushed.
What he lacked in intelligence, He made up for it in deliciousness.
Why?
Amen.
But why did you eat him? Why was that like your first response?
He's a bugbear.
I'm a
Wait, you're
bugbear.
telling me the fish
I got
I ate was our
arms
friend?
to hug and a
I
mouth
told
to eat
you
sushi.
that.
Where do you think?
You said I don't
Still
care.
tastes
I'm
good.
drunk.
What are you doing, Ren?
How do you think
No.
we healed so quickly?
You turned it away.
Well, we didn't eat it. We healed at the same rate, so I said that to you in Goblin.
So we both sound like we have fish bones stuck in our throat.
So,
Hey, so, Lion, what are you exactly? How can you help us out if Mouse can send us to you? Because we have a bunch of fighters. We only have one ranged attack. Is there anything you can do to help us?
Well, I'm pretty good with my longbow. I can shoot it pretty far and pretty accurate, I would say.
Does that mean you're a ranger?
Yes.
I know a ranger named Zonker.
The legendary Zonker?
The legendary Zonker.
Wait, he wasn't in this world.
He was... I heard of him. He might not have even been
weirdly
real.
enough, you've heard of someone named Zonker
You're right!
pass through your homeland. Well, what place that you were for a short time,
It's more or less my home. I
However-
was there for a while.
it didn't end too well.
I hope you shoot better than the big lizard we knew, or that we heard of.
No, I did this, guy. It didn't end well. Bad thing happened. Yeah.
Who is this man?
He's
Would
not
you
a
like
man,
to
he's a
know?
lizard.
So important.
I never heard of an important lizard. Usually they're just in the ground.
Racist.
Just another one that bit the
Yeah.
dust.
So lizards are important?
Do you see any lizards around here?
No,
Well,
because
then-
they're not important. I was agreeing with you. I'm
You would see a
racist too
lizard
against
sitting on a
lizards.
tree.
Get it? A green. Lizards
Frogs are
green.
okay.
Funny.
Remember that little frog was out there in the castle
That's
that was like hiding in the walls and shit?
That's not a lizard.
Gyro.
It's a reptile, isn't it?
It's an amphibian.
Frogs aren't. Nah, no.
What? Wait,
This isn't an
Hold on a
anime lesson.
second.
This is Dungeons and Dragons.
This is important. What?
Caught on recording?
Caught in 4K.
Imposter spotted.
I gotta get back on
Emergency
phone.
Frogs are
meeting.
reptiles.
I gotta get back on phone with Syria. I'll be right back.
so after getting a brief introduction with the lion, you would see that the sun is setting, and it'll be one more day of travel before you arrive to Coneywood or
What's
Coney
the,
Island.
Coney Island. Yeah, Coney Island.
Oh, I'm so good.
Are we traveling through the forest? Yeah.
Yes.
The quest
So
for
we
the
get,
chili dog.
That's my proficient.
Yes.
As long as we still have the comb, everything should go well.
And you would be taking your rest. You know that you'll be able to arrive there. You'll arrive in Coney Island at like the premium time to arrive at an amusement park early in the morning. However, this night is a little bit different. Because typically, Valakad, you have dreams of a strange shadow cat. Tonight, as all of you guys are sleeping, and Valakad and Zefsys, you would be the ones keeping watch.
I don't sleep.
And you would be standing there like a mushroom.
Not yet.
Your head spreads out.
It just spins 360.
Yes, spores.
And so while you're releasing your spores and you two are keeping watch, and your two's sort of, at first you think it's coming from around you, but judging by his reaction, you can tell that only you two are hearing it. You would hear a strange howling noise coming from the woods all around you.
Valakad is going to look at Zepsis and say, did you hear that? Or am I drunk?
Last time we went on a side quest, we lost a member. Maybe we should just mind our own
Wait,
business.
I thought we were
I'm
on a
just
side
saying.
quest.
This is a side quest?
This is the same side quest we've been doing.
Banshee howl?
It doesn't sound like that. Well,
Does it sound, what does it sound, what kind of howling?
you can roll me an Arcana or a Nature.
Ooh.
18.
Oh,
Wake the cat up, he's a ranger.
His is better than mine.
Plus 0 for Arcana, Nature plus 0. So either way, an 18.
so You remember old tales and legends of a creature known as the Wendigo.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
And the legends say that
My
when you
goodness.
eat the flesh of another creature that's living in some woods,
Like
these
salamander!
creatures will come out.
Oh.
Well, you
Your
kind of-
salamander was a fucking Wendigo?
No, my salamander ate flesh.
Well, no, not.
Everybody
it
ate
wouldn't matter
fish
if you're a
though.
salamander. I'm talking about these two that ate the fish.
Huh.
These things happen.
They come out when they eat. Wait,
The legend goes
If you
that
just nibble at parts, it's okay.
long, long ago, there was a story around these parts is that there was a small group of adventurers trying to travel through the Neverwinter Woods, taking a shortcut. However, all the adventurers got trapped into a sinkhole in a
it's a
cave,
McDonald's party.
and they were trapped for several days. Eventually, one of their friends was injured severely, and no matter if help came or not, that friend would not make it.
Thank
So, and they were out of rations at this point and won't be making it to the place they were going. So they ended up eating their friend. And slowly, over the time, eating more and more of the flesh of their friend, strange howls were heard in their minds. And that's the first place they heard it. They would begin seeing creatures creeping around on the cliff faces, watching down at them. Vengeful spirits of people who have been eaten in the woods by their own friends.
Dodge that bullet.
And then what?
No.
So the people that heard all this, that the party,
One of them made it back to tell the tale.
of course.
The other one of them transformed into a Wendigo and killed them later on. Or so the
Of
legend
course.
continues.
Valakad's gonna take another swig and say, I'm just not drunk enough to hear this.
I'm
Talking
thinking,
about the
Alright,
howling
befriends
noises.
the Wendigo.
Yeah, I'm thinking the guy that turned into a Wendigo was the one that did the most eating, and he killed everyone else off and made up the story to do this.
So how much did you eat?
Just like one roll.
You ate like 2.
Probably.
So Corey uses speak with animals to be friend. Hey, Mr. Wendigo, I have food. Be my friend.
I have a taco. You want taco?
I only think of the Wendigo from Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, what did
that was
we
the one
learn?
that was wandering around with the spotlight eyes. Like
I'm
I
thinking of the
tried
Wendigo
for it.
from Supernatural, so
What did we learn? Don't eat our friends.
eat more friends. Gotcha.
Fish are
Fish
friends.
are
not
friends,
Friends are
not food.
Damn it. You beat me to it.
Uh-huh.
Fish are food and friends are
I
not.
never knew my father.
Luckily, nothing
Unfortunately,
happens
I
over the
did.
course of the night. And you would all awaken, well rested, and fairly close to your destination of Coney Island.
Because the Goblin King protects us.
Oh, sure. I bet the Goblin King is eighth law to other goblins.
Well, goblins.
No,
yeah.
because if the Goblin King and then like these mythical Wendigos, which are actually just fake news of, I eat my friends, I gotta make this shit up.
So, question for Bunny. Does eating your friends out count as eating people?
That's considered nibbling.
I don't have friends, so I wouldn't know.
That just summons the Bendigo.
He has lovers and enemies. Or
It's here to
enemies.
bend your gender.
It's up to you two if you want to tell them about your experience over the course of the night, or you because you witnessed all of this and them being
I don't want to talk about it because then they're gonna say, "Oh, you should have done me."
Oh,
Where's my salamander?
He's not
Valakad's
wrong.
just gonna say out loud,
Salamander
I'm
has
pretty
to be
drunk
more.
right now, but I was even drunker last night because I heard
Oh,
howling,
sorry,
guys.
don't.
Oh,
I didn't hear nothing.
But
It's okay,
y'all said that y'all
salamander.
both heard howling.
would we be able to roll like a history or some sort to like they?
I
could-
was awake.
Oh, you were awake.
Yeah, you-
Okay, you were awake, so you would know. Yeah.
But we didn't talk about it. We're just like, oh, ooh,
Well,
I
only
hear
you
about
knew
the
the
Wendigo.
information about the Wendigo from your 18 roll.
I didn't hear nothing.
That's what you said last night.
It's your mom said last night.
Hey,
My mom.
I say that. God,
Here, wake up! Hey!
I'm supposed to
say
make the
that's
first
what your mom
joke
said.
of the
You're
day.
stealing the line from sex jokes. Shut up.
Slacking.
I'm trying to be a good bunny, okay? Like they're hearing howling. Like that doesn't sound good if our
You can roll
mushroom.
history.
Was it a happy howl or a sad howl?
It was a drunken howl.
It was
It's like a
Thurston
2
Howell
plus
III.
something.
I was under the stairs.
Yeah, that's a 5.
You have plenty of reason to be suspicious of them, but you don't fully
Yeah.
know.
I
You
mean-
can maybe guess wolves.
I mean, those two were talking about how much fish they ate.
Can I try tracking them? Tracking it?
Was the fish good? Should I eat some?
Let's see. That's a wonderful question. Go ahead and roll me a.
It's the kind of fish that makes
nature
you go,
check,
ow.
or a survival check. Yeah, it'd be survival. Roll survival.
Alright, well, I get. We're in a forest, so I get advantage. Right?
You do. And what are your favorite enemies?
Dragons.
That's a fair favorite enemy.
It's a low roll night.
13, 17?
Granted, now because you have your favorite enemies as dragons, you'll have chaos syndrome. You'll never face a dragon in your life.
Well, at least you guys know there's one around here.
I know where one
Yeah,
is.
true.
I watched it. Kill people.
It'll kill itself.
That's your favorite enemy, and you're like, wow, he's doing good.
Yeah, I just watched my favorite enemy just almost annihilate you guys, all of you guys.
So, as you guys wake up and you hearing what's around, you search around the area around, and you would find hooved footprints that seemingly just come out of nowhere, and then they almost circle like a half moon around the party. Sort of about like a 40-foot radius from where everyone's sleeping.
Whose horse
Well,
is
I'm
on
gonna
loose?
assume that the mushroom would know more about nature than anybody else. So I'm gonna show him what I just found to see if he knows anything potentially
Maybe,
or.
What's a horse doing out here?
When looking at the, you can roll.
What the horse
Maybe
doing,
it's
though?
the farmer's cow.
You can roll natures, histories, or arcanas on the footprint.
All of us?
That
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna look at that shit.
I'm gonna need to roll a
Nature,
Salamander
history, or
whispers
Uh,
to you and it doesn't
arcana?
know what it is.
was, that's a nat 20.
22 on Arcana.
5.
You just happened to say
Yep,
nature
that's
is
German.
supposed to have a +0, man.
So 21.
It doesn't matter.
You are pretty sure it was definitely
You have an
the
aneurysm.
most well-known
they're tracks.
reptile, the frog.
That's a frog, guys.
I don't know. It
What?
looks,
The
like,
frog can't even fit in those footsteps.
it looks like a horse to me.
I rolled
I
a
rolled a 9.
I rolled a nat 20.
Jay, will you check that?
You
Make sure
think
it's
it's
not
a
boiling too
deer,
much.
you know it's a wendigo, you know it's a wendigo,
Wendigos.
I rolled a 22 on
you know it's a wendigo,
When did it
You
go?
get any Wendigo.
you get a wendigo, you get a wendigo, you get a...
What do I know about Wendigos?
I don't know why you guys are saying this is Wendigo.
It sounds like
Clearly
bunnies
a
women.
tracker.
They don't know when to
Everything I just
go.
said.
Oh boy. So we shouldn't have eaten that fish, and by that I mean you guys.
You can expect that within the next
Why?
7 days, those two will likely be ambushed at random while they are sleeping,
We gotta get them to eat the fish.
and it will
We gotta get them
likely
to do
maul
it.
them.
Don't tell me, bitch. I didn't eat the fish. I'm not your friend anymore.
So
Yeah,
guys,
see what you do to
Yeah.
One
friends.
of the Wendigos things from your role, one of the things you know most about Wendigos, and the only major evidence that they exist,
Only
on top of
friends.
being one of the various cursed bay creatures of this world, they sort of like to tear out their victims' insides to put them on the outsides, rip apart the bones a little bit, and sort of use them to decorate a tree.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
deconstruct-
befriend a Wendigo by the end of the session.
all right. So you two, you're gonna be.
We
ambushed
need to
within
find
7
a
days.
VCR. We need to find a VCR and make a copy of the tape
I don't know why
of
you
us
think this is
eating the
Wendigo.
fish
Clearly.
and make other people watch it. I saw The Ring. I know how this works.
I would begin to try to explain to him why it's not the reptilian frog. And it's more of a Wendigo.
I found the tracks. I'm
7 days.
I'm a ranger. I know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
that makes you so qualified to think frogs are reptiles, huh?
How many
We got 7 days.
forests
though.
have you been in where they have frogs that are reptiles?
Guys, we're just in the woods. It's just an animal. Who cares?
Wendigo confirmed to be
I care.
It's just an animal.
It's not an animal.
I'm just an animal.
I mean,
It's a bit more than an
If I
animal.
said-
You're
dumbass.
just a mushroom.
if I said that, I'd
Some
be
would say
racist.
you're a fun guy.
You're not being very fun here.
The disciples of the Goblin King are not worried about Wendigos in 7
mushrooms
days.
are still
Shut up.
Like,
We're
you're
worried
not
about
allowed to talk
today.
anymore.
Shut up.
You're the only
Be like
thing-
the drunk guy.
You
and,
should- you
mind
should
his
be
business.
natural.
Oh my god. We're doomed.
We're all going to
Look, when you make Bunny look like, you know, an
A saint?
angel.
Alright.
Yeah. That you guys might want to rethink you.
I-
I'm supposed to be the group degenerate, okay?
So I have a plan.
You're gonna fuck the Wendigo.
You two are gonna sleep slightly
Wrong.
apart
Right?
from us.
Wrong.
We're gonna keep watch.
The Wendigo's
and
gonna
when
fuck
they show
you.
up, we're going to ambush the Wendigo who
Perhaps.
ambush you.
Wait,
Whoa, you can't
hold on.
ambush my future Wendigo friend.
But wait,
Yeah, we're gonna be
Guys.
friends.
It's
Don't
either
you
that or
worry.
you die.
guys, Bunny eats things. If he eats out the Wendigo, there's no more Wendigo.
You don't have to worry about Bunny in the wind. That is not on my list. Those
Ranger,
are actually.
can you tell the gender of this frog?
Frogs have one gender. What are you talking about?
I thought Wendigos were
I
like
thought frogs-
Sasquatches.
We only have their feet.
I'm sorry, the sex of this.
Look for a dick in the a dick mark in the dirt.
I don't know. I'm not the
Is
ranger.
dragging a third tail of some sort.
I didn't know tadpoles were on land.
Oh my god, look at Maury.
Lloyd, why do you do that? Well, yeah, rub that loin really quickly.
So
We're all going to hell.
if Bunny eats out the Wendigo, then it can't eat us.
Bunny's not. Look.
Well, wait, it's gonna be a friend, or it's gonna get eaten, or
If it
both.
becomes your friend, it'll officially transform into a friendigo.
Oh yeah, we're definitely getting this a friend to go.
Alright, we need a Wendigo.
Well, my animal handling's pretty good, so.
I mean, I'm the one who's had 2 wolves that have both died savagely.
Yeah, we don't need
Oh
another.
yeah, you're.
If we
so
make
you're,
it pull
you're
a
a
cart, it
terrible
could be a
pedo.
friend of Aegon.
Hold on. I don't remember any other wolf. What are you talking about?
It was the same wolf, wasn't
What's
it?
other wolf?
Oh, 2 wolves.
I thought you only had one.
Yeah, what happened
No,
to
he-
what was the second wolf?
I do have brewer supplies, by
I
the
see
way.
like 4 wolves.
Oh.
He has a whole army of them.
Already
They're
done.
just there.
Coney Island.
So, yes, once you guys get your bearings somewhat together, have a long discussion about
Frog.
what frogs are, slightly come to the conclusion they might be fish, and you would continue walking along towards Coney Island. In the distance, you would see
Can I tell you in here?
you would see the destroyed ruins of sort of what looks like a theme park. That likely used to use Manatech and all sorts of stuff to make the rides go vroom. You can see crank system for likely
It really
grabbing
is Coney Island.
wildlife to crank the carts up the hills so that people can ride these carts to these amazing roller coasters. But it is completely run down. It probably didn't get much attraction out here, and it's probably been run down for over 100 years at this point. It was one of the biggest reasons to come to Findelvin, honestly.
Could we tell if any of the rides still had power to them?
You can roll a history check.
This reminds me of home now.
Some of the rides you can tell
17.
because they have a crank system. You could, in theory,
17.
you could, in theory, use any of the crank rides that aren't powered by mana, as long as you have some people cranking it up while the other people sit in the cart.
What kind of facility is this?
They say Coney Island was made by dwarves from the coast.
I feel like this is a high.
I am very strong with an 18 and a +4. I will crank anybody up.
If only we had Ultramen here to help crank.
Who wants to go on a ride? I will crank
You
anyone.
would see the highest ride. It has pretty amazing because the first hill is really high, and then it sort of goes down, makes like this M shape.
Valakad's like, I want to do that one.
Oh, is that an M?
Dude, you already have a Wendigo chasing
The
you.
big
Now you want to go
animal.
do that?
You
Yep.
can see that the
Pretty
rides
sure
are a
you
little
can
bit
too.
overgrown, but you can definitely still ride them if you try
I hope
hard.
Mousekins
Arcana
is another
check on the
ranger
M.
friend.
You feel a strange
Yeah,
power.
if you die, you can become a ranger with me.
As you look at it, the imp starts to burn into
Hey,
your
we'll have all
specifically
the
your eyes.
We'll have a
I
full
don't know
party
if
of
I like
7 of
this.
the young
How does
rangers who
it's
will
a
hunt
big
dragons.
For mushrooms. We
You
need
see
to go
an
on
M.
it.
You notice that his spots on his head are also in the shape of an M right now.
No! Impossible!
Valakaz
What is
says,
this
I
now?
agree with the mushroom. We need to ride the M.
Yeah, it's an M for mushroom.
Alright, I'll crank.
It's an M from
I'm riding.
Alright.
Big ass heavy
I'm
Leon
very
riding.
strong. I can.
Alright. You
Oh,
two
really?
Yeah, you gonna ride?
I mean, how much people does it look like need to crank this thing?
The more the better.
I'll crank it.
I'm not very strong, so
I will crank it. You tell me what the M is like.
Not good.
No, you haven't gone yet.
What? No, I'm helping you crank. Shut
What?
up.
We don't need to.
Who's gonna get on the cart if we're cranking?
Fine, I'll write the M.
the 3 of us.
Go on the M.
Alright, so the 4 of you are riding the M, the 2 of you
Oh
are
great, I'm
cranking.
going
I'm
with the drunk
cranking
guy,
it.
the guy that's character died last turn.
The Minotaur
That's right.
will also help crank. Because
Yeah,
they vanished.
that
So-
one probably.
So yeah, the
Let's
Minotaur
see.
will also be helping crank. So you would see this old ride. The tracks are very rusty. The wood is very decayed. There's some vines and plants overgrowing it.
Is there a check we can
It's
do to see how
Michigan.
safe it is?
It's Michigan.
With your check you rolled earlier,
Close due to the economy.
it might be good for 1 or 2 rides. However, there's always a chance that any of the sections of the ride can collapse at any time as you're riding it. But,
It's good.
in one cool way, it might collapse behind you when you jump over a canyon.
It's good.
Maybe we can get the Wendigo to ride this with us and be friends.
Isn't this like the
Wendigo!
line ride on Mario?
Oh,
Kart?
Wendigo!
Wendigo!
Froggy!
Wait, you gotta eat each other first.
Frogger!
We're
Whoa.
eating each other. You better come
All you
stop
gotta do is
us.
take a
We're
bite out of one of
cannibals.
these guys, and Wendigo shows up.
Frogger! Come here!
Start
Someone
gnawing on
dies. Someone dies. I'm munching them both.
your- Mushroom, give me your arm. You heal.
Yeah, but I don't count as flesh. I'm a
Oh,
mushroom.
Damn it.
what's the protein?
I've had rabbit before.
Salamander, can you send
Does
the
he give
Wendigo?
off like psychedelic stuff?
I'm gonna wait over here.
You're riding the ride with me. We're
No.
seat buddies.
You gotta
I'm
get
cranking.
on- Go on the ride.
They've
on.
got a friend in them.
Ren.
Me and my big long arms are gonna
They
crank this
ain't
shit
my
up.
friend again.
Ren. I turned to my lamp. Can you bring the Wendigo here to ride the ride with us?
This couldn't go.
So you're trying to get us all killed.
You,
Bunny
inside your
moves
lamp,
further
when you
away.
Look into it, you see a dancing salamander.
Hey,
Sort of
I
doing
have
the
a-
deck dance.
I have a new character created, just haven't chosen anything yet. So
Can you
I'm
create
almost prepared.
1,000 geckos?
You see a strange pulse come from the lamp, but you're not sure if it's doing anything. You're like, boop, 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 boop.
Bum, 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 bum,
Sounds like my
bum,
car.
bum, bum.
So are we starting this ride?
So, who's going on the ride?
Going on the ride.
I'm cranking it.
Alright.
I'm also cranking.
Do I need to roll a crank roll?
You're going
Yes,
on the right too.
Nope.
strength check,
Hey.
strength check.
I'm dragging you on the
Nope.
ride.
I'm grabbing his feet. I'm grabbing his feet as a help action.
8 plus.
Alright, you
4,
roll
so
a strength.
What do I roll against
You
that?
can roll an acrobatics or
Can I just do my bunny hop?
athletics. No.
Athletics or acrobatics?
A 12 for
Yes.
the first round.
And it'll be an 8
got
from me.
I
23.
only got a 15 overall.
With advantage?
Yeah, he rolled the same thing
no,
twice.
The bunny hops back. He's just like on a side note.
Fuck
Can I just
you.
give him that
You're
help
never
action?
getting laid
He
around
said
me
he's
again.
had
Oh.
rabbit before.
Oh.
I'm not giving the
Because I'm helping him
chance.
crank for the shit.
Yeah, you can do that.
You're never getting
I'm
laid around
actually
me
doing
again,
like a
rabbit.
combined roll, so that way
Give
I'm
a
sort
shit.
of
I want to live.
bigger check with 2 checks.
What's more important, living
So-
or getting laid?
Living so I can get
I
laid
rolled
later.
an 8.
If I live, you're not getting laid.
Look, I'm pretty sure I've gotten laid more times than you have in your entire
I'm cock
life,
blocking the
man.
shit out of you if you don't ride this ride.
Oh,
Only because I don't hate your foot.
I have your guys' names open.
There, can you get it there?
I'll remember your characters' names one day. Zefsys and Nogarelz. You walk over to this large, sort of like humongous wheel that's attached to like this chain system that sort of would make the cart go up to the hill. The 4 of you riding what looks to say into the inn in some old sign. and the sign is dated with a time signature that you recognize is potentially. It says like year 1200.
Can I get off the ride?
So it's like 100 and some years old.
Oh, it's like
'Cause we're like-
400.
we're-
I'm getting off.
But you can tell that this theme park might have been it might have been active for at least 200 years before it closed
Is
down.
this like Pitch Black, where like it's 100 years later and there's gonna be a triple?
You guys
full
are
length
here in the
book?
broad. It's like it's morning. The sun's still coming up, so you can really see any problems with the rides. You feel like, weirdly enough, when looking at this ride, it's probably the most maintained thing in the park, despite clearly time passing. You feel like it might have been even
Nope.
used like a few weeks ago.
Fucking nope. That's nope.
Do the economy.
Let's ride.
Something.
I'm
I'm
still
in
going
front
up.
by myself.
All right, you're in front.
Wow. I wanted to be in
So
front
it's
too.
2 seats in each cart. There's 3 carts.
Nope, by myself.
Nobody
Back
wants
row.
to sit by the guy who's drunk.
Back row. Front.
Middle.
I guess I'm the next cart behind the lion.
All right, middle.
Behind him.
All right, you're in the back of Lobizona.
Crane
So-
Master.
Now I know how the cart's weighted.
Have to
Alright.
manually do the chairlift.
I'm the drunk monk in the middle.
Probably the
heavy
safest
weighted
spot.
cars in the
Three.
back.
Is that your laptop making all that
It's
blowing
okay.
noise?
I have a way to escape this situation.
Out of curiosity.
unseen and unheard.
So
It was
You
on
all-
high performance mode.
you all get into this,
Curious about
into
that.
these wooden and metal carts. You hear them
It's a spaceship.
creak and sort of the entire they shake a little bit. You see some rubble fall off the front of like the entire tracks. And you see some birds start to fly away, some morning seagulls coming by, and you do see some vultures waiting in a tree, all eyeing you. Bunny, you are.
coyotes.
I'm gonna take it that they're at the crank system and they're all like in the cart. Would you like to take a position sitting by at a local bench so you can sort of watch everything from a safe.
Sure, why not? I need lyrical inspiration. I'm
So
sitting
he
here.
can see us.
I'm
while
sitting
we're
here
going
like
up?
this with my legs crossed, kind of strumming a tune,
Yeah.
letting them know, I didn't
And-
want to say I told you so.
The 2 crankers, no, it's sort of like you're both pushing.
But
It's
I
a
fucking
big
told
crank
you
wheel, so
so.
both of you are pushing it around.
No,
so
it's like jumping up.
you all feel like a lurch in the cart as it begins to climb the hill. I need a strength check from you and you.
20
Shouldn't
or
have said
a
that.
5 plus 4 is 9.
16.
All right.
Oh, muscle cramp!
You're getting a slight cramp, and do you feel like normally to get up the hill, it would take at least a minute normally, but because of the current understaffing problem of this Coney Island.
Can I go down and help him?
Nah,
Let's get this thing going.
You're already going up.
Oh, okay.
So you reach the very top, and you notice that there is a walkway if you would like to get out. You also do notice that you have the option to put on a harness. If you would like to put a harness
Okay.
on, you may put a harness on.
As someone that's been at ski lifts and bike lifts, never put down the harness.
All right, no harness.
I'm
Oh, wait,
cranking.
that's
I'm
right.
telling them.
It's a trap.
Who wants
Don't do the harness. You're gay.
I feel like Valakad's just too drunk to notice there's a harness.
All right, no harness for Valakad.
What are you doing?
Oh, probably no harness.
No harness.
Have you
for-
guys
Alright,
been into ski
I'm
lift?
rolling this D20. 10 or above. Or
Seatbelt.
11 or above. Harness. Below, no harness.
Harness bonus.
Harness.
All right.
Have you guys ever been on one of those ski lift things? Where-
Walter is
get-
wearing a harness.
Whenever,
No.
whenever an angel fire,
No
and then
harness.
you put down the thing, and there's these bars where your feet go.
Yeah.
And so
Well,
whenever it's coming time to get to
I'll
the
be down a
top,
kid today.
Beth is trying to lift it up, but her feet are on there. So it's like, I can't get out!
So you guys get to the
I
very
remember
top
that
of the
very
hill.
clearly. That was
And
embarrassed.
you notice that they're still cranking, but the cart stops as it tilts, and you guys are looking down this steep drop for at least a few seconds.
Sorry!
Classic theme park, because you see them are still cranking. You can see the chain still going, and you can probably guess this is some part of this amazing theme park attractions mechanical build. This is a pretty steep drop going into a very lovely ramp.
It's all part of the show.
And I told them so.
And as you get
they
to the
were
top,
fucking stupid.
from the eyes of all of you who are in the roller coaster, you all hear a crackle of magical energy as you see an aurora start to form above as like the entire world around you becomes nighttime looking.
Huh.
Holy
You would
shit,
see
that's tomorrow.
You don't see
no one who's not on the ride does not see this.
Damn.
Those who are on the ride, you see this, and as you're looking at it, the aurora strikes down at Coney Island, having a magical flare. You begin to see spirits walking around, going to attractions. You would see ghosts manning like all sorts of
Haunted man.
Yeah, I was about to say
various,
it's.
like
We
fun
couldn't wait till we're
games and
gonna be in the
whatnot.
park.
There's a
Heck
ghost
yeah.
in the cart between us.
As soon as we get off this ride, I'm leaving.
And on top of all of that, you would see this gateway start to open on the top of the second hill.
Oh yeah.
And you hear, "Welcome to Cody Berry's greatest attraction!"
So us down there like cranking like
Yeah,
they're going up there.
Did you see that? You just see the cart standing there, and just like, and the voice would then, in a sort of excited tone, would be like, "There's no getting off the ride now, and if you haven't put on your harness, it will not be going on." You see the harness of those who chose not to wear a harness vanish.
Yes.
So
The only one in there, like.
I'm safe.
hold on tight and prepare for
Am I
a
the one that
wonderful
has
ride.
eyes?
Thanks for riding the Mega M, the one and only thrill coaster like this at Cody Berry. And then the cart drops. And at an extreme speed, faster than you've ever ridden in any sort of wagon, it goes down, wind brushes against your face. You would see spirits and ghosts pointing up like, "Wow, they're riding the Mega M! The M power's gonna activate!"
What
And,
does that mean? What does that mean?
and at this point, those of you who are not on the ride, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Is that a 6 or a 16?
That is a 6.
It's a 6 for ants.
Wait.
Let's get that.
But there's a dot next
Wisdom
to it.
saving throw.
Yeah.
I'm on the
six.
ride.
Fuck.
8.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
So, your eyes start to flicker, and you would suddenly begin noticing the same magical effect as you would see a blue streak of line outline the M, and an M starts to engrave into your vision, and then out of nowhere, you start to notice the same spirits and this strange dawn that has now overtaken Coneyberry. And you would see spirits walking around looking at you. You would see the ride, the cart is beginning to grow wings and is flapping to make itself grow faster.
Oh yes.
Wait,
I don't know what was in
So
the
they
bunch.
saw whenever they're up there, we fail our throw and we see this, so we're like, ah.
You have entered this realm by failing the check as the M has been powered. And they would go down, come up the steep thing, the amount of G's push you back into your seat, and you are heading towards a green portal. What would you like to do?
We can't do shit.
He's strapped
I
in,
can
so he's
take-
not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere either. That's
I'm
a lot.
curious. So,
I'm gonna keep cranking.
I'm gonna
there's
keep
one
playing
thing I
and
can
just
do
tripping.
in case. I'm thinking it might be fun to do it right now.
I
Which
wave,
would be what?
I wave to a ghost.
The ghost waves back to you, and you see a ghost of a child be like, "I died in this theme park!"
Oh!
Huh.
So there is that. You know, get a little fly speed.
It's better than
If I do
Chop
fall.
House.
So let's go.
Alright.
Could I do step of the wind and jump off?
Pussy.
If you would like to, but do note that you are currently very high up and you will be falling about 60 feet.
How good do you taste? We roll a 20 to see how good you taste.
Plus, how fast are
Some
we moving?
people happen to eat
It
others.
might be
I
like
guess
Kobe
I'm gonna
beef,
stay
he-
on
he
it
does
because
drink
the
it.
Alright.
G-force is probably
Is it
keeping
just
me
you and
from
me
jumping
doing the
anyway.
crank?
No, it's
And I'm
you
drunk.
Okay.
As you two crank,
I'm
yeah,
playing
you would
music
start-
and tripping balls.
You wouldn't need to really do the crank anymore as you start seeing everything. You can tell the cart has gone down. And out of nowhere, you see the cart when it goes to the green vortex. It comes out the other side, but it is launched, propelled even faster than it should be. So it just goes up. And because of the force of going over that second hill, those who aren't wearing seatbelts, I need you to roll a... You can roll a strength saving throw to hold onto your seats to not fly off the roller coaster.
Can I purposely let go and show you the thing I did? To, just go. Can I do
14.
Isn't it,
Alright?
D14.
Yes.
that? Alright, Lobizona goes flying.